And welcome to this forecast segment. It's been a busy day. I'm sure many of you have been watching our Facebook streams, our 5+ streams. We have been active, and the main culprit for that, well, it's all this activity you see behind me. Of course, we have a flash flood warning. This is for portions of Scott, Logan, and Johnson counties, and this is going to be because look at all the rainfall that keeps training over the same area for the last 30 minutes to last couple of hours. So it's been an active day. Fortunately, the majority of that's pushing off to the east, and we no longer really have a tornado watch for the majority of our county coverage area, but Logan, Scott, and Scott counties, and we're going to be in that tornado watch. Excuse me. It's been a long day across the area, so that tornado watch is in effect until 6 o'clock this evening. Flash flood watch in the green. Now, some areas have picked up anywhere between 0.2 of an inch. We've seen some areas pick up close to about 3 inches based off of radar. So we're going to gather some of those totals and cover what has happened in terms of that rainfall, but certainly not the most rainfall we're going to see over the next several days. We still have a lot of rainfall to get. The risk for tonight, I expect with the next outlook that this is going to continue to shift even further to the south and east. Our risk has dramatically come down compared to what we saw earlier. Unfortunately for our neighbors in the Little Rock market, northeast Arkansas, western Tennessee, that's going to be a different story. Rare 5 out of 5 for them, and that includes the risk for some strong tornadoes potentially. So if you have friends and family down there, let them know there is a pretty significant risk. But for our neck of the woods, our risk is starting to wind down. Can't rule out maybe an additional shower or storm or two, but not the severe kind. Now, as we head into tomorrow, this is where it starts to get a little complicated. Again, an additional risk. We're going to have a cold front that pushes through, and it's going to stall out. The question is, wherever it stalls out is going to determine the better risk. What we're going to be watching for tomorrow is, yes, there is a risk for some strong to severe storms, but there is also going to be some rain widespread across the area, and depending on what happens tomorrow, that will influence the risk coming up on Friday. So we have risks the next couple of days. This is going to be one of those forecasts where you're going to want to stay tuned with us and, take it from someone who grew up with storm anxiety. I get it. There's going to be all sorts of fears because, of course, severe weather is just going to bring it. When you see these outlooks, it creates a little bit of fear. There's also going to be a little bit of fatigue. I know we've been talking about this a lot. We had the storms today, and then it's going to probably get old over the next couple of days. We're watching it. So keep in mind, don't downplay whatever risk that you're in. There's still a risk tomorrow. We're going to let you know the very latest and keep a close eye on it. Futurecast radar. Tomorrow morning, there could be a couple of showers and thunderstorms. The greater activity is going to be probably late morning. We're talking closer to the noon hour, and then it will continue into the early afternoon. Some of these may be producers of large hail damaging winds, maybe a low-end tornado risk, but overall, large hail damaging winds like today is pretty much the main hazard. This is when we get into Friday. Whatever happens tomorrow is going to influence the risk for Friday. It's going to determine how much of the atmosphere is going to be used up by the weather that we get tomorrow, and then that's going to play into kind of our risk for Friday. So this is going to be kind of a domino type forecast where the pieces are just going to fall together, and we're going to have to just wait and see. So we're not going to try and overhype this. We're not going to, throw a bunch of information at you. The thing that we're going to be dealing with is, of course, a risk the next several days. One of the main things that we're going to be watching is, of course, the flash flooding potential. Some areas could pick up to close to 3, 4, 5, maybe even up to 7 inches of rainfall through Sunday. And of course, we're going to see that over multiple days. So it's not going to be over one day that we get all that rainfall, but still could lead to some flash flooding potential. So like we said, it's going to be a complex forecast. We know there's going to be a lot of questions, a lot of anxiety because of the weather. And the good news is we're in here watching this 24/7. We're going to let you know the very latest. But rain chances, they're going to be here through at least early Sunday. And then we've got early next week to look forward to. Mostly sunny skies, those nice warm temperatures. It's going to be finally a calm period. But the other good news is with all this rain that we're going to get, that's going to help us to no longer be dry enough to be necessarily in a fire weather danger.
Right.
So, 7 inches of rainfall. It would be nice if Mother Nature could just kind of just go easy on us and go from
spread it out a
thing.
little bit. Yeah.
It's like we go from fire danger to storms to, a ton of rain. It's just Arkansas.
Yeah.
We're here for you.
Next week looks good.
Oh,
Anyway,
yeah. Thankful for that.